You hear the creepy music, you know what that means again.
Sounds like we're back for another scary movie review.
Exactly. Today we are doing Evil Dead, the 2013 remake.
Yeah, maybe not the one you were expecting, but it's the one you deserve.
Exactly, because I was thinking, oh, they're remaking that, and then this movie ended up being really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, Evil Dead is, as far as horror films go, it's like a national treasure. Um, it's one of the most widely regarded as one of the standout horror movies ever made. So when they announced that they were going to remake it, I mean, obviously everybody at first was like, "Oh no, please no!" But then the trailers came out, and I remember watching that first trailer, and I was kind of like, "Huh, you know what? That don't look half bad."
Yeah, and I think what helped and made people calm down a little bit was that Sam Raimi was still attached to it, so he
Yeah,
still had kind of creative control
yeah,
over
it was still
what was
made by
going
his
on.
production company, Ghost House.
Yeah, and it was even produced by Bruce Campbell.
It was indeed, and that was another thing too that people had. Well, Bruce Campbell. What's Evil Dead without Bruce Campbell? So like he wasn't in the movie, but I think it helped that they didn't do like nobody was Ash. It was just a new set of people, so it's kind of like a soft reboot in a sense.
Yeah, I think it was wise that they had a girl be like the main character because then you're not trying to cast some dude to try and re-be Ash, you know?
Yeah, and it made sense that like why they were there. It gave a good reason.
I forgot.
It was
It's
the
been a
the
while since I've seen this
the
movie.
main girl Mia. They're like her and her friends are at this secluded cabin because she has a drug problem, so they're trying to help her go cold turkey, and so they're off
That's
in the
right.
woods where she can't get anything, and they're to keep her there for however long it takes.
That's right. While she detoxes or whatever, right?
Right, but shit kicks off like fucking immediately.
Is it like her brother, and her friends?
Yeah, her brother, and then a couple like three other friends. So there's like five people total in the
Yeah.
cabin.
Which isn't that the number? Wasn't there five of them in the original?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, kept that kind of the same too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen Evil Dead 2 way more than the first one, but I have seen the first one. Which those two movies are
Now
kind
that
of
one's
a
interesting.
soft reboot itself. It's weird.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, isn't that kind of something? Because like the second one was kind of a reboot of the first one, but it
A
was
little bit,
different
yeah.
in a way.
It was more
It almost like
refined,
ignored the first. Yeah.
and it takes place when like they're already there.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah. It's I mean, everybody should see Evil Dead 2, by the way.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone should see all of them, all four of them.
it's one of the few Blu-rays I own.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Before I just started, just getting movies digitally.
Uh, well, shit. This movie came out in April 5th. It's an odd time to have such a like scary movie come out.
Yeah, but I mean, but we've seen the trend though. Like we talked about like just a few episodes ago. How, like Split came out in January, and then they put Deadpool out in February, and they made a ton of money. And so now you're kind of seeing this. It's almost like a second summer blockbuster, or that just summer got extended into the earlier months too, because they make tons of money. So this one's no different.
Yeah, it's true. Uh, this movie had kind of a small budget. It cost 17 million,
Yeah, for a
and
film, that's
in the box
relatively small.
office, yeah, in the box office, it made 97.5 million.
Yeah, that's a hell of a profit on a horror film, and that's why you're seeing a lot of horror films these days, and a lot of production companies like specifically make horror films because you get this kind of return. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You keep it simple, and boom, 97 million.
Yeah, pretty much. You look at Saw. There's been like eight of them.
And I think they were all profitable.
I think so too. Even when people complained about it, they still went and saw them because you have
Yeah,
to like see the story.
I didn't see anything after three.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I lost interest. I still saw them, but I lost interest after
I
like
get it.
three or four. Ugh. Did you ever see the Cabin in the Woods? The new
I
one?
have, yes.
We got to do that one. That one's
We
pretty
absolutely
good.
do. We've mentioned that before. That's on the list.
Let's see. I forget.
Yep.
I have a horrible memory.
Yeah, but this movie was directed by what's his name, Fede Alvarez, I believe.
Yes.
He's from like Uruguay or something. That's a common trend too. Like they get a foreign director to direct your horror movie, because that's what they're doing with the Child's Play remake. They have a guy from like Finland or something, or Switzerland.
Oh, really? I wonder if
Yeah,
it's cheaper.
I think I imagine so. That's what Marvel has been doing. Like you have a director like James Gunn at the time, only been directing smaller indie films and had some success. So hey, come direct our huge budget because we don't got to pay you a lot, and then it's a big hit.
It's true. Yeah, because all the money's going toward the actors.
He getting that paycheck now though. You better believe it.
Oh, yeah, especially for Suicide Squad 2. If you guys heard our breaking news alert.
Yeah. But the
I
trend
just realized it's
continued
probably a while
here
ago.
with Fede Alvarez, who I
What
think the
trend?
only other feature of a foreign director.
Oh.
I think the only other feature he did was, I think it was after this one, called Don't Breathe, which
Yeah.
I never saw
Yes.
it. Was that the one with the guy
I never
from
saw
Avatar?
it either. Hold on, I'm checking real quick. Because I think I wanted to see that one. Yeah, that was the one where it was like some blind man living in a house, and these three teens decided, hey, let's rob him because he's blind.
Yeah,
But
I
he's
had never
like,
seen
his
that.
senses are heightened. I wanted to. It looked good. A lot of people said it was good.
Yeah.
And he's also directing the new movie coming out in 2018, The Girl in the Spider's Web.
Yeah, I just saw
Which
that's
I'm
in
that's
that's
the,
in the what's the trilogy called?
Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Tattoo. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Which I've not seen.
I guess it's. Which I don't get why they're doing that. Like, Europe already made, like, all the books into a movie, and they were good.
I know.
And then the last one they made starred oh, what's her name?
Rooney Mara?
Runa. Yeah. And, like, now it's some other girl. So it's like.
Is it really? They
you're not even
recasted it?
keeping all this stuff. Yeah, I'm assuming so, because she was the dragon. She was the girl in the Dragon Tattoo.
Did
And
the
then
fir-
Daniel Craig was in that one, too.
Did the first movie not do well? Is that why? They're just
I don't think it did. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying.
remember
I'm surprised you didn't get the second one.
I know, just fucking release the original ones or whatever. Just dub it or something.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my.
What?
Oh wait, I might have misunderstood something. You know who David Fincher is?
The director.
Yeah, he directed the first one. I thought
Yeah,
that was the guy that did Twin Peaks, but
that's
I guess
David
I'm
Lynch.
retarded.
Now David Fincher has directed
Ah,
a
there we
lot
go.
of. I think he didn't he do Fight Club?
His first movie was Alien 3. Then he did Seven, The Game, Fight Club,
Yeah.
Panic Room.
No, he's a good director.
Huh.
And that's why it was kind of a surprise that that movie didn't do as well. But he's like a really good director,
Yeah.
but he's not super well known by name to the mass public. It's like if you say Quentin Tarantino, like everybody knows who that is. But if you say David Fincher, there's God damn it. But yeah, it's not a
that
great
guy.
start with
Oh,
Alien
that
3 though.
Tarantino. Okay,
Yeah, that one, the one who likes to use the N word a lot.
that's right. That was a good movie.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Django.
I never saw that one. I actually haven't seen
Really?
like his last 3 movies. I haven't seen.
I saw Django. I didn't see that cabin one where Hateful Eight. I never
I know.
saw that one.
I've been meaning to. It's on Netflix now. I have not seen Hateful Eight. I have not seen Django Unchained, and I have not seen the Inglourious Bastards.
Really? Inglourious Basterds
Yeah.
is really good.
I never saw. I haven't seen. I just for whatever reason I hadn't seen it.
That was on Netflix for a long time. I don't know if it still is. You might
It
have missed a chance.
I'm sure it'll be back at some point if it's not. But yeah, this movie, they kind of did. I think they did mostly practical effects in this, and makeup and stuff.
It
I'm
looked
pretty
good.
sh-
I mean-
pretty sure it looked good.
Yeah. The only time it got real crazy was like I think toward the end.
Oh, the fucking
They
end!
did the tongue
Dude.
stuff.
Like
Oh.
when I was in the theater watching this, the whole movie, like I was on board. Like I was like, oh man, this is actually really good. This is pretty good. It looks good, and I'm following it. It makes sense. And then the fucking end happens, and it's like, holy shit, what a crazy ass ending. And I loved it even more.
Yeah, no, it was really good how it
Yeah.
ended.
So what happens in this one though? It's a bit different. Because in the original, Ash is the lead, and like his girlfriend got turned into like basically get possessed. That's kind of what's going on. Because some asshole reads from a book, and that happens in this one too. The nerdy guy reads from the
But
book that they
yeah,
find.
yeah, exactly.
And so like the main character in this is Mia, but she's the one who gets possessed, and she's possessed for like most of the movie.
Yeah, and they lock her in the basement, right?
Yeah, in the basement after she like tries to burn herself with the water and starts hitting her like head against the wall or something like that, and then starts attacking them, and then they throw her down there and lock her up. And then because
Oh yeah.
they think she's having withdrawals, so they don't like catch on to the fact that she's something supernatural is going on
Oh, gotcha.
until she starts
Well,
attacking them and stuff.
it's too late.
And then the other girl, like the nurse, is in the bathroom and she gets possessed and tries to kill the nerd. The nerd gets fucked up in this movie.
I don't remember. I don't remember much of this movie, so you'll probably be talking a lot
Oh, the
about it.
nerd, like, because the second person to get possessed is a nurse who was there with one of their friends, and she's in the bathroom and she starts cutting her face with like a piece of broken glass when the nerd comes in and he sees her and he goes, "What the fuck's going
Ah,
on?" And then she comes at him with it. He falls down and knocks his head on the fucking toilet. And so when he starts
oh,
coming to, she's like crawling to him and she fucking stabs him like in the face. And
oh
then later
shit.
on, he gets shot by a nail gun, and then hit with like a hammer a few times, but he's still not dead.
Jesus.
Yeah, he finally gets killed like towards the end, but he gets fucked up throughout like the whole movie. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember there being a lot of good deaths.
Yeah,
So it's like
they go all out
I don't
with
remember
the gore.
I never saw the first one, so I don't know how gory or how campy or how everyone died, but this one I remember it just being pretty good.
No, I mean they had shoes to fill. Evil Dead, the original one, used oh god, I don't remember what the number was, like 18 gallons of blood or some bullshit, like
Oh
tons
wow.
and tons of fake blood and gore effects.
I feel like this one might have used more just in that end scene alone.
I mean, if you're, yeah, I mean, obviously, because the end scene is basically like the fucking apocalypse is happening, like all of the checkboxes have been marked in this demonic thing, and then it starts raining blood, literally,
But yeah,
just
that
like the
was pretty
Slayer song.
dope. It was like holy shit. Uh,
I should have played that.
no, that's not that good of a song.
Uh, I'm actually not in disagreement with you on that. Like this, it's fine, but it's not great.
What the song?
Yeah,
Uh,
I feel that way about most of Slayer stuff.
that's true. I'm more of a Trivium guy myself. Fuck yeah, he gets it.
No,
Avenged Sevenfold, am I right?
god damn it. I saw one of my friends posted something on Facebook about like list the top 5 albums that you would give to someone that would inform them about who you are. Not like best albums ever made, but like what albums describe you.
Oh,
Would
gotcha.
yours be all Trivium albums?
Mine would be a Trivium album, Avenged Sevenfold album, a Black Veil Brides album,
Uh huh.
a Linkin Park album, and probably Disturbed album.
God damn it.
That pretty much sums up who I am. Hell yeah,
I guess that's why I don't
all
like you.
bangers. But I'm your co-host, buddy. You love me.
Just because I need to.
What would
I
your
need
albums
to.
be?
Yeah, because I need to
Ozzy
like.
Osbourne, Dream
I need
Theater.
to. No, well, that one, yeah. Fear Factory,
Ugh.
Demanufacture. Which hey, you saw me today. I was wearing that shirt. Uh,
Yeah, you were.
yeah. 2, Dream Theater, Images and Words. 3, Behemoth, the Satanist. 4, oh God, it's Nothing Face, Violence, and 5, Devin Townsend, Ocean Machine. So
What
yeah,
about
fuck yeah.
Nine Inch Nails? What about
I've never listened to a full Nine Inch
all
Nails
those
album before.
good bands? Tool, man. What about all
They're
those stuff? Those are
they're
all you.
okay.
Yeah.
They don't define me.
Oh, I forgot System of a Down. I'll probably take off the Disturbed and put on System of a Down. That'd be
Uh,
mine. Fuck yeah.
God damn it! We need to do a music podcast where you just piss me off the whole time.
Yeah, we do. Never gonna give you up.
I
Never
like
gonna
that.
let you down.
I like that song though.
It's a good song.
It's pretty good. I don't understand the
Stay,
why it's a meme.
stay tuned, everybody. We have Tim and James music review coming soon.
God damn it!
I'll
Oh,
get
this
started
is
on it, making a new email.
this is off topic, but I feel like I gotta mention. I felt like I almost had a heart attack today.
Why?
I got a tax bill in the mail. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I open it up. And it's like, pay 1,800 by this date, and then another 1,800 by this date. And I'm like, fucking what? Hang on, huh? And then I turn around. It's like, this is a copy of the tax bill sent to your mortgage company. Like, oh, thank God.
What the
It's
hell? Oh, did you like overpay or something?
it's what it gets paid out of escrow automatically. So it's like, oh, okay. I
Oh,
don't have to give any more. It's just telling me what they're taking out. Like, oh, okay.
oh,
I was like, I sort of fuck it
oh
because
man,
last year the rate changed, so I actually had to pay extra. But now
oh man,
my mortgage adjusted, so at least I hope I don't have to pay extra. I start
yeah, I
freaking the
know,
fuck
right?
out outside though.
Oh man, I sharted on the way home after eating the Gym Boys.
God damn it! I believe it.
Yeah, that's why it took me so long. I had to shower.
Yeah, I
I
took a
know we
shower
said we were
too.
gonna start right away, but I had to.
I was playing Zelda, and then I was like, well, I know he's taking a shower, even though we weren't, so I took one.
Nice. I knew you'd be thinking about me in the shower.
It's not what was happening.
That's exactly what it sounded like when you said it.
Oh God. Oh, this movie had a maze. Oh, God damn it! This movie had a maze at Halloween Horror Nights in Universal, but it was then.
I
Like they
saw
didn't.
that. I didn't see that as a maze though.
Yeah, that's just really
That's
cool,
kind of
man.
stupid.
If you guys are there, go check those out.
It's too much money.
It is a bit of money, but I mean, if you're going on vacation anyway, a lot of times people go to parks. You might as well plan it around Halloween.
That's true.
Yeah. Pro tip though, go like it goes in November, so go in November because then less people are there.
Oh, because it's after the holiday.
Right, but they still do it, so
That's true. They probably do it for like a week or two after, huh?
yeah. That's when I went. It was like November 3rd.
Hey, I forgot, but how did she lose her hand in this one? Because she did lose her hand, didn't she?
The girlfriend or whatever.
The main girl, Mia.
Oh, it
Did
happened
she?
at the end. The car, because okay, so at the end, basically like there's in the book, the Necronomicon, there's like a thing, like a story or wherever it says that once the evil comes out and someone dies in this manner, in this manner, in this manner, all these sacrifices, then like the fucking blood god shows up or something. And so once all of the checkboxes are filled, everybody died the way they were supposed to die. It's the fucking sky opens up and starts raining blood, and then this guy crawls out of the ground. It's like this androgynous demon or whatever. Crawls out of the ground,
Oh, see, I
and
thought it was
it's
her.
no,
I
and
thought it was someone.
she's
Oh, okay.
she's cured at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was the part of her that was like that was from when she was possessed. You know what I mean? Like it made a copy of her or something.
I don't know, because it kind of looked like her, but it
Yeah.
was I don't know, but it was more androgynous. Like it wasn't exactly her.
Oh, okay.
Because the last thing that had to be done was like she had to be buried alive. So her brother buried her alive so that she died, and then when she died, he dug her up really fast and used a defibrillator and brought her back to life.
But
And
why does he
that's
follow? Why would he do that though?
because she. Well,
Is he
I guess
possessed?
the only way to cure her was to kill her. So he thought, okay, well,
Oh,
if I can kill her but bring her back, maybe she'll still be free of it. And she was, but killing her also like brought forth
fulfilled
the
whatever.
yeah or whatever. Um,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so she's running from this demon thing, and she goes like behind a car or under a car. The fucking demon thing starts flipping the car, like lifting it. So she's crawling away, but the car falls on her wrist. So and she has a chainsaw, so
Oh,
she has to cut off her hand to get free.
Okay, I forgot how it happened. Did Ash lose his hand in the first Evil Dead, or was it just the second? Because it got
Um,
possessed, right?
I only remember it mostly from the second one because after he cut his hand off because it was turning evil and trying to kill him. I don't
Yeah.
recall that happening in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
most of what
She
I remember is from the
this
second one.
oh, okay. This it was a pretty like legit brutal way to kill the demon though. It was like real
It,
badass. Like
it
fuck
was
yeah.
it was one of the fucking coolest kills I've ever seen. Like it's the fucking loud ass chainsaw. Like she just shoves it in his fucking head and starts like fucking
Oh.
violently moving the chainsaw, cutting him in half. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was super dope. I just remember blood spraying from that thing while it was still raining blood. It
There
was just like,
was
oh my god.
there was so much blood. I used that in one of my favorite finds that I ever made.
Oh yeah, because you were playing a nice good movie, and then it switched to that.
Yeah, the very end shot of Mia chainsawing this fucking guy.
That was a pretty good vine because you look scared.
I know, right? I acted the shit out of that vine. Speaking
Yeah, you
of,
did.
oh
We
shit,
should
hang
start
on.
making our own movies.
Man, that's like the dream, you know. We could make our own movies
Right?
and then review them.
Like, oh god, did you ever see that movie, Be Kind, Rewind? It was, I think,
Fuck yeah. Yes, I have seen that movie. They what's they call that thing? It's
with
called Sweeting, right?
oh, when they remade it to rev it
Yeah.
out.
Like the remade
I don't,
Ghostbusters in that movie is so much better than the 2016 one.
I don't think you saw that movie correctly, Tim, because that movie is really good.
You know it's
Those ladies
shit.
tried their best.
I have nothing wrong with the ladies. It's
Um,
the fucking director and the writers.
uh, shit, I can't think of his name. I know it's, oh, the guy from Tenacious D,
It's
Jack
Jack
Black,
Black.
and,
Was it like Method
shit.
Man or Red Man? Right?
No, it
Wasn't
is
it?
a
I thought it
rapper,
was.
but no,
Are you sure?
no. Yes,
God
I
damn it.
gotta look it up.
I'll look it up.
Be kind, rewind. I'm gonna be really mad when I see his name too. Fucking Mos Def. Damn it! I
Oh,
knew I was gonna
okay.
be mad.
I know nothing
But
about
yeah, no,
current
that
day
was
rap, so I'm ignorant to it.
he's not current. He's from back in the day. This movie came out in 2008.
No, no, by current I mean anything post 19 like early 1990s.
Ugh. Well,
Like
either
Easy
way,
and all that
it was the
shit.
fact. Oh god. Either
Fucking
way, it was
shit.
the fact that like they just remade movies like shittily, but they were still good. Like that's what we should do.
Yeah. EB40, am I right?
I don't know what that is.
God damn it.
Red wine. Am I right?
I mean, that's older. I know that.
Oh, we got to review the Wedding Singer.
We do, we do. I mean, obviously, of course it's gonna. We have to review all of it. We're gonna have like Adam Sandler week.
But you know what though? Like I think we'll be pretty good with the old stuff. But with Adam Sandler week, oh fuck yeah! But when we get to the more it registered in what you said, I was like, oh wait.
Yeah.
But when we get to the more modern ones, I think we'll be like fractured because you'll be like, oh,
I haven't seen anything.
this was shit. But I was like, but I liked it. Yeah, that too. Like, did you see the Ridiculous Six on Netflix?
Fuck no.
See, I thought it was funny. I saw it
I'm
and laughed my ass off.
I'm not even gonna try and watch it.
Like, did you watch Grown Ups?
No.
See, how the fuck are we gonna review his newer movies?
We're not gonna. We're gonna review his good ones.
I don't want to do. What did you fucking? Conditioner is better. We're just gonna do those fucking
Fuck yeah, we
shitty
are.
ones.
Remember
those
that
ones?
first movie he was in where he was on a boat?
Uh, yeah, were you the one who showed me the clip of that or something?
I have no idea.
Oh, I remember seeing it and I was like, God, that was awful. Because it was like some shitty trailer for like an old shitty movie where he was like a stand-up trying to do comedy on a boat,
I know it's
and
really
it got
bad.
took over by pirates, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
But in conclusion, I think this movie, stands alone in the Evil Dead saga. It doesn't try and replace anything. It doesn't try and do anything better. It doesn't try to show up the original or whatever. It's like it does its own kind of deal
Just
with the lore, and I think it
just makes it more modern.
I think it earns its spot, and I think it's a very very well made movie. I personally I give it 2 thumbs up.
I give it 2 thumbs too. It was really good.
It was I mean for it could have been a goddamn disaster. It like in all
It,
honestly it should have been a disaster, but it wasn't.
yeah, it could have been really bad.
Yeah, it could have been like Ghostbusters 2016 bad.
That wasn't that bad. I would.
When we
It was
actually
pretty
do that,
good.
and you have to admit that it was shit, it would be like my happiest day.
No, well, why would I admit it's shit when it's not? Why would I lie to our fans?
Because I know exactly. I know the tone of your voice. I know when you're being facetious.
No, no, it's so good. Her uncle was the black guy from the second one. Like
Uh,
that's so good. I can't think of his name.
Ernie Hudson.
Oh,
He
Danny
looks like
Glover. Uh,
okay, on that note, we'll see you at the spooky movie.